Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP, so I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and I got to start with this. Best crypto to buy now. December 2nd, XRP, Ethereum or Bitcoin. And then they go on to say how Bitcoin is going to make a major comeback and how Ethereum is the smart contract titan and so on. All you got to do is look at the charts, and the charts tell me the best investment for return on investment is in XRP. They keep making retail think that Bitcoin and Ethereum are better than XRP. If you want a great return on investment, this is the cryptocurrency to buy. The chart alone tells you a breakout is coming. And not only that, look at it like this. For what it costs to buy one Bitcoin or one Ethereum, you could stack a really decent bag of XRP. I still think when the retail Fomo shows back up, most of that money is going to go into XRP. Solana, other cryptocurrencies that are cheaper than Bitcoin and Ethereum, dare we say 767.67 million circulating supply for FXRP. Nothing seems to be slowing down around Flare, and you know Flare wants to lock away 5% of the XRP supply as well. I always tell people like this, if you would go back in time and buy XRP at like 2 cents, then you should be buying Flare right now while it's still cheap. Because eventually, Flare is going to skyrocket in price. It is going to become a massive monster in this space. Then there's this, how foundational can it be? VanEck says nah to XRP despite high ETF demand. VanEck is just going to miss out. You know they always FUD on XRP. You ever take notice to that? Then they go on to tell you how great Bitcoin is. It's the best money ever created in the world. Blah blah blah. Here's the way I look at it. You see, the moves Ripple's making right now. Even while the market was dipping, Ripple was out there laying new rails for XRP to run on. While everyone was distracted by the recent dip, Ripple continued to expand at the same time. Ripple is so well-rounded. XRP is so well-rounded. It's tied to everything: custody, tokenization, and so on. How do you not see the value in XRP? Wait until it's running across all those Ripple rails. Wait until the liquidity pools show up in between countries, in between banks, in between companies and their distributors, in between people, because people are going to be utilizing XRP for payments as well. It's not just going to be XLM, but you could say the same thing about XLM. It's going to go beyond person-to-person payments. It's going to be moving central bank money. It's very big around remittances and banking the unbanked as well. The cryptocurrencies that are shaping the future are the ones that they hate the most. You ever take notice to that? Solana ETFC record outflow while XRP ETFs gained $90 million. Solana ETFs experienced their largest ever outflow totaling $13.55 million, marking a significant shift in investor sentiment. The outflow was driven by a $32.54 million redemption from the 21 shares Solana ETF following consecutive withdrawals. We see this every single day. You know what it is? They see where the value is. They see what Ripple's doing. They see the direction the world is going in. They know XRP provides on-demand liquidity. It can unlock the Nostro Vostro accounts. It can move anything of value at a time where tokenization is going to be the talk everywhere. XRP is going to be moving tokenized assets in the very near future, and the institutions, they know this. They see this. And that's why the smart money is already shifting. This comes from Stern Drew. And this is a great post. It simplifies what's happening right now with Ripple and the banks. Ripple isn't integrating with banks. It's turning every bank into a Ripple node without them realizing it. What a bank, a Ripple partner plus Google Cloud just revealed is bigger than people realize. Ripple isn't trying to integrate with the banking system. It's quietly re-architecting it. Banks have always resisted crypto because merging fiat plus stable coins under one balance sheet is a regulatory nightmare. So Ripple built the ultimate workaround, a dual-rail settlement architecture. Fiat stays on the bank's balance sheet. Stablecoins plus RLUSD sit on Ripple's rails. Compliance remains intact. Both sides operate separately, yet they function as one unified system. This is not a fintech integration. This is plug-and-play banking infrastructure. And here's the part nobody's saying out loud. If Ripple secures a banking license, which that's what they're working on right now, it becomes the first institution capable of internalizing fiat, stablecoin, tokenized value conversions, without the bank ever touching crypto itself. That eliminates 95% of regulatory friction instantly. Now connect the dots. RLUSD bank-grade stablecoin ODL corridors. Reopening Ripple Prime for institutions' custody stack for digital assets. Google Cloud testing institutional ledgers. Amina Bank running trials with Ripple partners. Singapore's Maz Ripple's license. Ripple's acquisition spree. G Treasury, Fortress, etc. This is in product expansion. This is infrastructure consolidation. And that's what Ripple is doing. They're making it so simple for the banks to onboard at the same time. They're cutting out all the regulatory hurdles for the banks as well. This is why over time, you're going to watch Ripple steal more and more banks away from Swift. When you make something easy and you're a one-stop shop, people will use that alternative before they stay in the past with Swift. Next week is a big milestone for XRP. Here's why. Next week is big because we will have the first full week of trading with 5 peer spot ETFs running in competition. It's going to tell us a lot by the end of the week what we can expect for these funds acquiring XRP for the long term. It'll give us a good idea on where we go from here. How soon can scarcity happen? Plus, how fast is this going to affect the price of XRP going forward? But how does XRP crash? Like everybody keeps saying, we're going to see the massive run-up and then this major 90% right back down. When you still have inflow money getting invested into XRP every single day, this doesn't have any signs of slowing down. We're still waiting on other ETFs to go live for XRP as well. Wait until XRP continues to run all throughout next year. This comes from Tom Jacques. He's the Chief Innovation Officer at Swift. Tokenization isn't a feature upgrade. It's the moment finance stops shuffling claims and starts synchronizing truth. And Larry Fink and Rob Goldstein are right. The real shift isn't speed. It's the ability to turn every asset into a programmable, verifiable network that settles exactly as promised. So now ask yourself, say you tokenize an asset, it's expensive and now you want to sell it. When you want that transaction to happen quickly, or do you want it to be slow and expensive with middlemen taking fees out of that transaction? Because he's telling you speed doesn't matter. When it comes to tokenization, speed is going to matter as well. This is why people will shift away from Swift over time. When you talk about speed like it's a problem, that tells you your network sucks. And that's why Swift has so many unhappy customers. Even with upgrades, they said they could get the speed down to around 10 minutes. That's not going to cut it in an instant gratification world. People want things to happen in seconds, not minutes anymore. And they definitely don't want to be paying middlemen forever. The fees is the biggest problem. Everybody today wants cheap payments, don't want expensive anymore. XRP's exchange-held supply plummets, 45% hitting at potential price spikes amid shifting custody trends. Every single day we see this now, XRP disappearing off the exchanges. It used to be every so many days.